Hey guys, welcome back for another edition of All Things Vape. I'm Jason, and today we have another video for you guys, and today's video is kind of a special video. I've been looking forward to doing this video for a long time. It's been in my head to be able to do this, how I was wanting it to go, and so far right now it's come to fruition, okay? So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking for a random smoker on the street that I can try to convert into a vapor. I'm going to be doing an experiment with them. Right now I'm at the Vape Room here in Kansas City, right off Inglewood Road. I've been coming to this vape shop for years. Robert and Kaylee, who run the shop inside, are very knowledgeable in what they do. And what I've done is I went ahead and bought a gift certificate from them with my own money. I do have the receipt. It is a gift certificate for if I can get somebody to agree that smoking is much more harmful than vaping, and to get them off of cigarettes, I will give them this gift certificate so they can come down here and they can get their own starter kit and a juice and batteries and whatnot. So that's what we're going to be doing. And so this is the first part of that video, and I just wanted to tell you guys on the introduction of what we're doing, and so that's where we're at right now. Now they're doing some work over here on this bar next to me. But we're going to be trying to find a random smoker on the street that I'm trying to convert into a vapor, okay? So I will be back as soon as I find somebody and get somebody to agree with me and sign the release forms and all that good stuff. So, yeah, it should be pretty interesting to see if I can do this. All right, I'll be back with you guys here in just a little bit. Hey guys, welcome back. So as you just saw, I purchased a gift certificate the other day. Matter of fact, it was Monday. This is Thursday, so it's been about 3 days. I spent my whole day off on Monday. I spent every bit of free time I had on Tuesday, Wednesday, and part of today trying to find somebody to do this experiment with me. Here in Kansas City area, people are very guarded, of course, because of, I don't know, identity theft, or, you know, just a creepy weirdo guy with a clipboard and a cell phone telling you that he's got a YouTube channel, you know, namely me. Nobody really wanted to take me up on it because they didn't want to sign the media releases, or they weren't 21 or over, or something like that. So that was the problem I ran into. The people that did want to do it, they either weren't 21, or, you know, they didn't want to fill out the release form or something like that. So this isn't going to be as organic as I originally wanted. I wanted it just to be a random vapor off the street that I picked, but I went through about 30 or 40 people trying to get this, and I can't get it done. So instead of this taking a couple of months for me to do this, what I've decided to do was, okay, so I have a person at my work that she works in a different department than I do. Her husband works there too. They work in a different department. They are drivers. I work in the warehouse. So I usually see them every day, but it's usually like a hi, bye, good morning, you know, good afternoon thing. I don't hang out with them outside of work. They're basically just work acquaintances. So I don't hang out with them. And so she's been skeptical about me about vaping anyway, and didn't really want to, you know, the investment, you know, the initial investment for a starter kit. She didn't really, for a decent starter kit, she didn't really want to put that up. Not that she didn't want to, it's just she's hesitating, basically. So I went ahead and told her about the experiment. I didn't tell her about what she would get in return. I just told her about the experiment, and I asked her if she would be willing for me to show her if I could try to convince her to switch over to vaping from smoking. And she didn't really believe me at first about it being safer. I mean, you're still inhaling stuff, and that, you know, that was the argument. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the obligatory paper towel test. What I'm going to do, I'm waiting for them to show up right now. Her name's Leandra. Her husband's name is Chauncey. And so I've known them for a while through work, but that's basically it. I don't really, like I said, I don't hang out with them or anything like that. So it's not a random smoker, but they're skeptical. You know, they've seen me vape before. They're skeptical about it. So, yeah, so it's not as organic as I want it to be, but it's as organic as I can get it. There's no camera tricks here. There's no any kind of tampering with the paper towels. They aren't open. I'm going to have them verify that when they get here. So there's been no tampering with any of the cigarettes or anything like that. They're using their own cigarettes. You know, of course, I didn't buy them. And I have my vape with me. So I have my Alien 220 mod, my work vape. Anybody that's seen my reviews, when I show them my work vape, you guys know what vape I'm talking about. If you don't, go back and look at a couple videos. They're in there. So, like I said, I'm waiting for them to show up, and we're going to go ahead and do the paper towel test. I'm going to have them blow directly into it with the real close up to their lips, and then I'm going to have them do the same thing, but do an inhale this time. And they're gonna take a drag off the cigarette. They're going to inhale and then blow directly into the paper towel. And these are pretty thick paper towels, so I'm hoping it shows up on camera pretty well. That's why I really wanted her husband to show up as well, to get kind of a dual thing. In case one doesn't work, you still got the other one, you know, just a backup. So, but I will show everything. And then I'm going to go ahead and give my cell phone to one of them. I'm shooting off a cell phone today. I'm going to go ahead and give my cell phone to them, and they're going to videotape me doing the same thing with the paper towel, but with a vape. Okay? Then I'm going to show them the difference between vaping and smoking. Now, if you've seen this video, if you've seen this type of test done before on YouTube, it has been done before. However, I have not seen it done on a person that's a smoker that is skeptical, that, you know, is thinking about switching over but doesn't really know if they want to or not. So, as I stated in the introduction to this video, the other day I went to the vape room up here in Kansas City off Inglewood Road, and I talked to Robert in there. The people that run the shop, one's named Robert, and the girl that works in there is named Kaylee. And I went ahead and bought a $100 gift certificate with my own money. So when they get done with the test, if they're interested in taking, if one of them wants, if, you know, I've only got one gift certificate, so if they both want to do it, they're going to have, one of them's going to have to use their own. I mean, they'll basically get 2 kits for half price, okay? Because then one of them's got the gift certificate, the other one doesn't. So, and then when it's over, I'll go ahead and fill it out, you know, all that. So, they'll be able to get a kit, a couple of batteries, and his prices are really good. They might be able to get a bottle of juice too. And then I've also talked to Mick Duvall over at Madcraft Vapors. I've got his card with me. I have a code on the back for a prepaid 120 ml bottle of Madcraft Vapor e-juice. That's a very good value, okay? So, when they get done, if they want to take up vaping, I will give them both the gift certificate and the Madcraft code on the back of his card. Okay, so here we are over here in Kansas City, Kansas. We're at a very busy gas station. I had to park towards the back because I didn't want, you know, to park towards the front because of any, like, legal issues or anything like that with people passing by. So right now I'm having Leandra and her husband fill out their media release forms. There they are, right there. Say hi, Leandra.
Hello, how are you?
And there's Chauncey there. There's her husband.
How's everybody doing?
He's going to fill out his media. He's going to fill out his media release form, and then we'll get started. So, while they're doing that, I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. Of course, anybody that watches my channel, I'm using my work vape, my Alien 220 mod with my just TFV8 stainless steel normal work vape, and then the liquid I'll be using for my part of this experiment will be Peanut Butter Madness by Madcraft Vapors. Mick Duvall, you do a hell of a job over there with Madcraft. Thank you very much. Alright, so let me go ahead and pause this until Chauncey gets done with his release form. And Leandra's already filled out hers. So we'll be back in just a second. Leandra and Chauncey both have filled out their media release forms. You guys got your IDs on you?
Yep.
I just need to see your ID. Just make sure you're 21. Guess I get called out on that. You can hand them to me upside down so somebody gets your number and stuff.
You need to, like, see it? Oh, shit.
Yeah, just pull it out. Cool.
I'm old.
Cool. Gotcha.
I'm old.
All right, so I did verify they're over 21, as I knew they would be, but, you know, I thought I would just let you guys see that first. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys this roll of paper towels here. And does it look like it's been opened or anything to you?
Nope.
Chauncey, would you agree?
Paper towels. My
All right. All right, so yeah, go ahead and open them up. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to have you guys open up the paper towel, take off one each, okay? And then we're going to have you guys take a drag off your cigarette, hold it up to your lips really close, and blow into it without inhaling. And then we're going to do the, we're going to go ahead and do the test again, but this time inhale and then exhale, and I'll show you guys the difference. And then I'm going to give one of you guys my camera, and you can film me doing the same thing, and then I'll show you guys the difference, okay? All right, so before we get started, Chauncey, if you can move in just a little bit closer. Before we get started, okay, how long y'all have been smoking?
I have been smoking for maybe about 12 years, 15 years.
12, 15 years? How many packs of cigarettes do you usually smoke?
Currently, I probably smoke a pack a day.
About a pack a day?
Close to it. I might have a couple left, depending on what kind of mood I'm in, but yeah, about
right,
a
yeah,
left.
I got you.
Yeah.
And how about you, Chauncey?
I've been smoking for about 20 years.
About 20 years?
Yeah, about a pack a day.
Okay. See, I was at about the pack and a half to 2 packs a day. Over the last 5 years I smoked for about 20 years before I switched over, so yeah. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go ahead and take a drag up your cigarette. Yeah, if you guys want to go ahead. Just for the record, what kind of cigarettes y'all smoke?
Newports.
Newport, both y'all?
Yep.
Okay.
Newport 100's in a box.
Yeah, I done smoked a little bit of everything. Of course, not drugs, but I'm saying like,
right.
I smoke Newports, I done smoked Black and Milds.
Right.
I've actually smoked Cools.
Right.
You know.
Okay. All right, both y'all ready to go?
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and hold and take a drag. Don't inhale,
Okay.
and hold it up real close to your lips, and then exhale. Got it?
Yep.
All right, now go ahead and take another drag. Inhale, or did you inhale that time?
No.
Okay, do the inhale this time with the same one.
normal.
Yep. And the purpose we're doing this is to see, Leandra and Chauncey both have been kind of skeptical about that vaping's all that much better for you. Does it even do anything?
Yeah.
All right,
I have residue.
Okay. All right, so
Non-colored.
tell you what, go ahead and do it again, and just do it again, but just like harder this time, because it's kind of a thick paper towel, so. All right.
Oh my God.
And is that the inhale, or is that just the regular?
That was inhale.
Okay, just do the regular now, just the same way. We got it?
Yep.
All right. So now what I'm going to do, I don't want y'all to show me yet. All right.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around. Which one of y'all do it, and film me doing the same thing with the vape. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll flip that around. Now, I haven't touched these until now, right?
Right.
Right.
All right. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to rip out one of these, just like this.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right. So I've got mine set to 75 watts. I know that doesn't mean anything to you guys right now, but I'll let you. I'm just telling people out there. And what I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and take a drag off this, or take a hit off this, and then blow into it without inhaling. Then I'm going to do the inhale, and I'm going to show you guys the difference. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that was just the regular exhale.
Mm-hmm.
It's the inhale.
He made me feel like I wasn't blowing hard enough.
Got it?
Got it.
All right, so, Chauncey, if you want to go ahead and come around here and show the people what you got on your thing. All right, so we got some, come on. You got some residue here. Now, this is the exhale, right? Okay, so it's kind of lighter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's your inhale at?
My inhale was down here.
Okay, so your inhale, so that's going to be darker. Your inhale's right here, okay? Didn't really blow hard enough, but it's okay. These are pretty thick paper towels.
Okay.
So, okay, so there's some residue there. Chauncey, if you want to take the camera from her and she can come around here. Could you see that on there? On the
Yes,
camera? Okay.
yes.
So go ahead and flip that around. Okay, so what do we got here? Is this the exhale only?
That's the exhale.
And that's the second
inhale.
exhale?
Yes.
Okay, and these are both inhale, right?
No, this is an exhale. This is exhale. This is inhale.
Okay, so that, both of y'all, Chauncey's got the camera right now. That right there is after your all's filter. Okay. So you see, like on the filter, like here, like she's got.
Right.
That's after your guys' filter. Okay. So, where's your inhale at? This one. All right. See, it's a little bit lighter.
Right.
Okay. It's lighter because she's got that in her lungs now. Okay. She's got what's not here. That's here is in her lungs. Okay. Here's mine. All right. Mine's wet because the vapor's wet.
Right.
Okay. You guys could probably see it. Could you see it bleed through? Okay. So here's my exhale only. Okay. And there's my inhale. Okay. So there's absolutely nothing.
There's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Yeah.
So are you guys still skeptical about it?
No.
Hell no.
You guys were when you saw me outside, though, huh? Like, what the hell is he doing?
Right.
Okay, you want to go ahead and put that on me then? All right, so would you guys, Lounder, would you want to take up vaping now that you saw this, or are you still like no?
Absolutely. I would absolutely. I mean, because smoking is such a hard thing to quit.
Yeah.
You know, you get these urges where after you eat, you know, after you do anything, if I'm riding in the car, I want to smoke, you know, using the bathroom, let me smoke,
Right.
you know, I just have these urges, and I know it's not healthy for you, you
Right.
know, but when you've been doing something for so long, and whatever's in the cigarettes,
Right.
it keeps you kind of like, I guess, tweaking in
Yeah.
a way, you know, it makes you just want to
Matter of
smoke.
fact, I just did a video on that a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Well, I think last week. So, yeah, that's on the channel already, and I kind of go over that. Okay, so why haven't you wanted to take up vaping before? Is it just because you didn't believe in it, or?
I wasn't sure about it. I mean, it's something new, you know, you let people do stuff first and find out if it's something wrong or, you know, anything like that. I just wasn't sure, but I've always heard, like recently, that it's healthier because it doesn't have the ammonia and, you know, the nicotine and stuff like that in it. So I definitely would like to try to do that versus, you know.
So has it also
taking
been
the
like?
chemicals.
Has it also been like an investment issue or thing? 'Cause, I mean,
absolutely,
yeah.
because I've heard that they're really, really expensive.
well, like the ones they sell inside here is like Big Tobacco's answer, and that ain't shit. I mean, that's nothing. It's not going to work for you. You're not going to like it. People that try vaping being like, yeah, I tried it out at the gas station, didn't like it. Okay, well, where do they keep their vapor products?
By the cigarettes.
Exactly. So because Big Tobacco does not want you to actually quit. They want you to try it and then don't like it and then switch back
Go
over
back
to
to
their stuff.
cigarettes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know that for a fact, but I mean, that's just my opinion. All right, so to help you with the investment part. Okay. I've already let the people on YouTube know that I have purchased myself a gift certificate from the vape shop that I go to all the time. Now, they're right up here in Northtown, about 15 minutes away from here, right on Inglewood Road.
Okay. I know exactly where it is.
So this is the card for them.
Okay.
It's called the Vape Room, and Robert and Keely in there, they know their business, they know their stuff, and they're really, really awesome. My email address is on the back,
Okay.
and if you have any questions about switching over or anything like that, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the really cool part. I purchased a gift certificate from them with my own money. They didn't put up any money at all. So FDA, no, this is mine. So for $100. Okay. Now his prices down there they're like the best in town.
Okay.
You're not going to get any cheaper prices than his stuff.
Okay.
I've been going for 2 years to that guy. I've been around to all the other shops and it's the same way.
Okay.
So here's a $100 gift certificate to you. I know it says Happy Holidays on it, but that's the only gift certificate I had.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and when the video is over, I'm going to fill it out. If you want to show that to the people, I'll fill that out. I'll put your name on there. I purposely didn't do that because I didn't want your last name getting out. So I'll put your name on there and then I'll call them and let them know your name so they'll be expecting you at some point.
Okay.
They've got the other copy to that. So they'll just match it up with the name. Okay. And then
okay.
you might have to show your ID to make it to the show.
Okay.
Here's the other cool part. All right. I belong to a couple Facebook groups that are closed groups that the reason they're closed, they don't want anybody in there spamming them. Okay. One of them is Bust and Crew Reviews. Okay. I have a lot of respect for them. The other one is Madcraft Vapors. Now, Madcraft is owned by a guy named Nick Duvall, and he has a business partner. His name's Heath Eisenberg. And I've been ordering stuff from them for a little bit. I've made a couple orders, a couple pretty good size orders with them. And I got with Mick, and we were out to talking, and I told him what I want to do for the video. He has went ahead and generated a code, okay, and it's for a prepaid 120 ml bottle of Madcraft e-juice. That's like about a $35 value, okay? And it's prepaid. Okay. So what you do, I'll explain it to you when that's over. And here's the code for that. I didn't want to put it out online.
Okay, right.
And it's a one-time code.
Okay.
And it is only good for a 120 ml bottle. If you try to get 260s, it'll cancel it out.
Okay.
So I'll let you know how to do that when the video is over with. Okay.
Okay.
So now you got the investment part covered. Okay. So now I'll probably be following up with you.
Okay.
If that's okay, and let people know what you got, or whatever. And there's a big truck. Coke truck. How many minutes are we in, Chauncey?
13.
13, so I got to wrap it up. So, yeah, so you got the investment part covered. You've seen how much, I mean, just by looking at that, you know what I mean? There's nothing in your life. I feel 100% better.
Okay.
And I've been vaping for a long time, and I feel 100% better. The reast I was bouncing back and forth when I first started vaping is because the stuff they sell in there is the only thing we had on the market.
Yeah.
Now they've got, you know, blows clouds. I mean, it's awesome.
Right.
So yeah, so that's our experiment. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be sending this out to a couple of media outlets here in Kansas City, and we'll see where it goes from there. Until then, you guys vape on the vape safe, and we'll see you guys later. Good night.